My name is Naz, and I am actually a bartender and a bar owner right now. In my spare time, I actually like to do 3D rendering and printing.
You've been a bartender for practically your whole life. So, what inspired you to become a bartender, and how did you first start getting into the industry?
I mean, honestly, all of us started off as like trying to get a job, uh, supposed to be the in between. And of course, in between, we tried everything else. We tried going back to school, we tried working in other industry as well. Like, I definitely tried everything, but I think I got really good at bartending in a sense that it was more than just making drinks to me. Um, I take the social aspect of it very seriously. That means I do really um, like hospitality and serving guests, and at the same time as well, you get to me whenever am behind the bar, I don't have to go out to go and find um, like people to talk to. They come to me, and that's free of charge.
Onto the family part, right?
hmm
Have you ever faced criticism or judgment? And what was your family's reaction when you first told them about your job?
Of course, it's going to be a bit of a challenge because it's not the normal career path. I never actually listen. Uh, no, I never actually care about what they are saying. To be honest, I'm really good at what I do, and I get paid very well to do what I do. And everyone around me that actually comes to have me serve them as a bartender actually give me positive feedback of what I do. So I do not really take it as a negative thing. I think family is supposed to steer you away from all the negative things in the world. Uh, I've actually kept this away from my family because it's not something I think they want to be a part of. I don't think they will understand what the whole bartending competition is like. But then again, I'm still very proud of what I do. And so I have appeared in a few magazines and newspaper articles, about what I've done and my achievements and my accolades. So I kept it in a drawer at home, my parents' place back then, and then I put it in this big pile of stuff that I've appeared in. It was a bunch of magazines, it was a bunch of newspaper clippings, and a bunch of newspaper covers. One day I went home on a Sunday, and I was looking for one of the magazines because I wanted to do a post on Facebook about what I've done uh, around that time of the year and the awards I received. So while I was searching in a room, I couldn't find any of the magazines, and I thought my parents have thrown them away. And I was very angry, and I started shouting and screaming in the house. And I was like, "You cannot touch my things. These are my very precious things that I have at home." And then my mom was like, "I don't know where it went. Let me call your father and ask him where did the magazines go." And crazy enough, my dad um, called me back. He called me and then he said, "Oh, I brought it to work. I wanted to show my friends, yeah, of what my son is doing." And I was like, "Oh my god!" That kind of like took me. That's kind of like indirectly, or at least like it gave me approval, even though they don't say it. And I'm gonna cry because this is one way that my family has accepted. Yeah, my career path, basically. Yeah. So I always get excited when family comes and visit. Secondly, I do feel like a sense of acceptance once they come in and check out on me at my workplace. Your father was one of the biggest inspiration. Is that like it could make a very um, like a very boring situation in a place where your father was the entertainer, and then he would change it to a very vibrant and exciting space just by performing. So that's exactly how I take my bartending journey. So my job in a bar is to perform. It's not actually to just make drinks. So my day goes like I make drinks, you start the day, I do the prep, and then by the end of the night, you will leave with memories of a performance behind the bar. You know, that means I will be like throwing bottles or spitting fire or just making you guys dance and just sing to the music. And much of it actually was influenced by my family that actually was um, like entertainers in a club. And I do say that they had a very positive influence. I mean, like we used to hang out in clubs like Devil's Bar and Hard Rock, like me and my uncles and my aunties, not to get drunk or go crazy, but actually to just have fun, enjoy the music, you know, socialize, have food, you know. So it is not a taboo. And when it's not a taboo and it's encouraged, I take it as like a uh, positive thing for me to pursue. And I do not like to uh, I do not like to judge how people make their money. You know, it's entirely how they do it. And if they are really good at it, then uh, they should be doing it for their whole life. The thing is that it took me many years to be accepted, and then only until I'm really good at it, until I've proved to my friends and my family I'm capable of doing this job and doing it well. You know, only then did they trust my choices. So once you get good enough and you can prove to everyone, or at least to your family, that you can make money and be financially stable and actually have a good life and career, I don't think they will. I don't think they will question you too much on your path. And at the same time as well, like if you make it as like not a phase, basically it is something that you really really want. And from someone like me and my family understand that I'm a very creative person to begin with. Uh, they know that I need an outlet that explores my creative side, and being a bartender is one of the ways for me to keep my creative side alive, but also like make money out of it. You know, of course, there are other ways. There are other easier ways. You know, rather than just be in F&B. But definitely, this is one outlet that I actually enjoy. Until you prove to everyone that it is actually, you know, financially logical, and your job is actually ethical as well, and its work-life balance is there, I don't think your family is gonna say negative things about it. And it took me years, actually decades, but finally everyone understand that this is not, yeah, this is not a bad thing. As a matter of fact, some of them aspire to be like me, which is even insane.